Friends, hello, hi. I have recently acquired a FinFun tail and monofin, and I'm gonna do a little bit of side channel extra testing going on right now with monofins in it. So there's a couple monofins that I've already tested and know fit and work in a FinFun tailskin, and that'll be for a future video, but these are for the ones that dumb people ask me will fit, even though they obviously don't, and here is the examples of them. These are my three newest fins. This is the one from Mermaid Kat shop, this is the one from MAHINA Mermaid, and that's from FinFun Mermaid. And as you can see, two are slightly bigger than one of the other ones, so yeah, let's see that. Can't really see because the lighting's bad, but this is my Mermaid Kat shop. Putting the FinFun on top, and yeah, we've got about an inch or two of length difference, which isn't super great. Alright, next up, we have it on top of the MAHINA! Oh goodness. Yeah, you can see it's not even close. Look how massive this is. And the MAHINA is a weird shape too. I did try and stick my Hydra into my Suntail tailskin, which is a bit longer than a FinFun. I know that people will probably ask, so I stuck my Mermaid Kat monofin inside my Suntails, and yeah, it looks pretty silly, and yeah, it's a little stretching it out. And this is my attempt for my FinFun. It's not good. I don't want to overstretch it, and so don't try this at home, kids. So this is definitely a no, but I will say that a while ago I did stick my FinFun monofin inside my Aurora tailskin, and it did kind of work, and I'll insert a clip on to this video when I edit it. So you can probably deduce that this will not fit inside a FinFun tailskin, or actually any of the tailskins that I have. I tried it with the cat, it didn't even work out at all, so don't try this at home either, kids. One thing I've heard of people doing is they actually cut their MAHINA just a little bit, especially down at the bottom. Some people don't like the shape, I like it, but they're cutting it so it'll fit in like their FinFun tailskins or their Suntails, which you do you. I did stick it inside this Old Faithful, that's what I named it, FinFun tailskin, because it's so stretched out, and the MAHINA did not work. It just looked ridiculous. So there's really no tailskins that'll fit a MAHINA naturally, except for maybe those ones from Magic Tail, the pros. Okay, so next up we have these two smaller monofins. This is the Magic Fin from Planet Mermaid, and this is the monofin from the Two Tails. Now, I haven't actually tested these in a FinFun before, so let's see how that works out. Saw my review of this tail from Planet Mermaid, which I named Starry Night. You can tell that, yeah, this fin is really small because it's a kid's monofin, and this is what it looks like compared to the FinFun, so it's about an inch or two shorter, but it's about the same width, which is pretty good. I have the Magic Planet Mermaid fin inside my FinFun, and there's a lot of extra space. I'm not sure how well this would work in the pool, just because these little corners here are pretty loose around the monofin. Pulling it as tight as it can so that it stays in. And, I mean, it kind of works. I don't know if I'd try it in the water, but if I get a chance to, I might. It's pretty loose, and it might work, but nah. This one probably not. It's just a little bit too small compared to the FinFun Monofin Pro, but in the future, maybe when they come out with the adult size, you could perhaps bank on it being cross-compatible, but for now, I wouldn't count on it. So the last one on my list is my monofin from the Two Tails. I actually have three of them, but I haven't really tested it out because they're really hard to get out of their fabric. But I do have this extra one from my fin to feet tail, so I'm gonna test it now. All my monofins, this one is probably the closest in size to the FinFun. It's just a little bit narrower, but it's about the same, like, kind of square dimensions, which is pretty cool. I can't believe I've never tried this out before. This is the moment of truth. Do-do-do-do. Okay, alright. This is a little interesting. Do-do-do-do. My initial observations are the FinFun monofin is a little bit wider, so there's a lot of kind of baggy stuff over here, so I've pulled it down a little bit, and it's hiding the monofin. This is definitely something that I will have to try in the water. What I've seen in swimming in cross-compatible monofins is that it's usually better if it's a little bit of a wider or larger monofin, just because tailskins are stretchy and it'll conform to the shape of the monofin that's alien to it. Showing some of my older videos today, and I put a picture of a two tails monofin along with other monofins that would be cross-compatible in a FinFun tailskin and whatnot, and I don't know how true it is right now, but I think it works. Side note, just because you might be able to fit a two tails in a FinFun, you probably won't be able to bend a FinFun enough to fit it inside a two tails tailskin, just because you need to bend them a lot and the FinFun will roll the way they need to. Thank you to everyone that enjoys my side channel-y Instagram story rambly nonsense. I will be making a video about other monofins that will definitely fit a lot better in a FinFun tailskin, so definitely stay tuned for that. See you later!